Hi guys, and welcome to Hospital Appointment Booking System developed using Excel VBA. Now, as you can see, all we do is just enter data straight in here, and those are all of the information for this particular candidate or patients. However, if you guys come straight into appointment data or appointment detail right here, there's nothing in there. And if we come right down here as well, look at the spreadsheet, there's nothing right in there. Okay, so all they need to do is let's click on add new. So let's move this down so that you guys see what's going to happen. Click on add new. There we go. Look at details of Mrs. Fola Tomilola right in there. Okay, now guys, I'm going to take you straight into Excel VBA development environment, and we'll put one of these together. And let's exit out and start a new project entirely. So I'm going to just close all of these there, and let's click on the blank workbook here. Now, the very first thing you want to do is click on a developer tab. If you don't have your developer tab, go straight into File, select options, and right in there, come right here where we have the ribbon. Select the ribbon and make sure you have your developer checked, this very one there. If it's not checked, check it and click on OK, and that's all you need to do. You should then be able to see your developer tab here, or you can always press Alt F11 to get to Visual Basic right there. So I'm going to now click on Visual Basic, and right here I will click on Insert, and let's select User Form. Now for the height, let's come straight to the property. For the height, I'm going to make that 800. Now let's scroll down for the width, and we make that about, let's move this up so that you guys can see what I'm about to do. Come in here, let's look for the width. That is it right here. You still might not be able to see it. Okay, let's scroll right down. We should be able to see it now. Scroll right here. The width, I'm going to make that 1000 plus right here. I'm going to make that 1040 and just press enter. That is it, done. Now let's grab this width, the properties, and just reposition it where it's meant to be. Okay, that is done. So let's go straight to the tools here, the toolbox. Click on the toolbox, and what we want to do now is I'm going to add a frame. So click in here, just add the frame, and the text content on the frame, I'm going to get that deleted. Let's come in here. Where is it? Right there. Go to the caption, delete that. There, that is the frame. So I'm going to bring it right down. Alright, that is fine. And stretch it along all the way. There, that's good enough for me. Alright, the next thing I want to do now is I'm now going to add multi-page, and that is your multi-page there. Click on your multi-page and just drag and position that how you want it. Okay, now that the multi-page is in place, let's right click on the very first page here and select rename, and the name for that I'm just going to call it patient details. There, just click on OK. That will do for me. Then the next one, repeat exactly the same process. I'm just going to call that appointment details. There we go. That's taken care of. Now for this, my frame here, I'm going to come straight to the properties here. Let's change the back color of that to something green. There we go. That's fine. So if I run it, this is what you guys will be seeing. Okay, the green just to make it look a bit pronounced. Okay, that is good enough. Now let's come right here. Inside the very first one here, or since we have the second one, I might as well just do that. Select, let's come in here to tools. I'm going to come in here, grab a list box, yeah, and just drag the list box all along. And this very list box, I'm going to call it LST appointment. There we go. That is taken care of. So let's go straight to the main page itself, the patient details. Right here inside the patient details, I'm going to now add another. Yeah, let's go for another frame. Yeah, just drag that along. Yeah, that's fine. Somewhere there. I want to get rid of the text content, the caption there, and you can always right click, just click on it and hold on to your control, click and drag to copy it along. There we go. I think that seems to have more than one there. Bring the other one here, and this one here. Alright, so we're going to have to reposition everything. Okay, looking good anyway. Right, that is fine. That's going to be for my calendar. And here I'm going to add some buttons here. We have one, control click and drag. We have two, control click and drag. Hold on to the control click and drag. There we go. 4 in total. There we go. That's fine. Now underneath here I'm going to add another frame. So let's copy this, control click, drag, bring it right underneath here, and drag this all along here. Okay, looking good so far. So I'm going to now add label here, this one, and I'm going to need about 4 of those here. First of all, let's increase the size of those label to something a little bit readable. I'm going to make it about 20 bold. There we go. So just click and drag, and we're going to need about 8 of those here. Click, drag, drop it there, and here we have 8, and we're going to need about 12, no, 10 up here. So I'm going to just click, drag this one, take it up, and we need another one and another one. I'll do that again. Okay, 5 here and 5 there, and there we go. In total I should have 22. Yeah. Okay, we need text box. Come in here now, grab text box, 1 text box here. Then I also need a combo box. No, that's not the text box. Text box here, delete that. Combo box, yeah, 1 combo box right underneath here. Okay, get rid of this for now, and just grab this, bring it right here, select, click, drag. Right, we have a combo box here, and we need a text box underneath here. And 1 more here. Yeah. Okay, so we need 3 text box on the other side. Click, drag and drop. Right, adjust this. Okay, looking good so far. Alright, we need 4 of those underneath here. Bring that here. We'll move this up a little bit. Okay, and we need some here as well, and I'll then just take care of it. Alright, that is fine. Then we need 3 and 1. Okay, 3 here and 1 combo box here. Copy that and bring it here. Right, that's good. And 2 combo box here. First of all, let's drag this down a little bit. We need the combo box to be out there, and it's going to be a little bit smaller. 1 and 2. There we go, that's fine. And right underneath here, no, right in here actually, let's add some buttons and labels. That's how small my button is going to be. Click and drag, undo that. Hold on to the control, click and drag. We're gonna need a couple of those buttons. Right. Select it all, repeat the same thing. And again. These very ones are going to be for my calendar. That's how I created them. If you want to see a full tutorial of how I developed the calendar anyway, it's officially on YouTube. You should be able to see it. You'll be able to see it there, it's no problem. So let's add a label here. Now we need a couple of those labels. But first thing, I'm going to reduce the size of that from 20 to about 10. Yeah, that's fine. Click, drag. And we are almost there now. Okay. And we also need 2 more of those labels underneath here. 1 here and 1 here. Right there. Okay guys, this is how it's looking now. Not much is happening. Oh, we need to, I think I have moved something here. Bring it back. There we go. Not much is happening, but I just need to change all of these. So this is going to be patient ID. Let's see that. Yeah. Coming up gradually. So guys, that is what I'm going to be doing, just to name them. And this one is going to, the text box is going to be txt patients ID, txt patients ID. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys how the whole interface look like, because I'm going to have to speed this up, else the design stage will just take up a lot of time. So this is how it's looking. All I just need to do now is to change the names, just like I've done in here, and I'm going to repeat the same thing for the others and these buttons as well. Okay, there, that's all I'm going to do, and just drag this along. So let's exit out and come right down here. I'm going to show you guys one more for those of you who are new to using VBA. So that is going to be known as title, and this is going to be combo box, CBO title. The next one below it is going to be first name, and the text box right in front of that is going to be known as txt first name, and so on, guys. So I'm going to speed that up, and I'll see you guys shortly. Okay guys, I've finished up with the development of the interface. Let me run it so that you guys see how that looks like. That is how it's looking right now, but there's nothing happening. As you can see, nothing. Okay, let's put some codes together and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to stop that. So let's go to you see the reset here, or maybe we should let's take care of these 3 buttons here. I'm going to start with the easy one here. Double click on print. With a print, I'm just going to go for application, because I'm going to be printing directly from the workbook. Application dot dialog, so that will be the dialog for the printing there. And then open up a bracket, and what we want to look for now is X1 dialog print setup. Let's look for it. It's somewhere here. We need P. Okay, take it down a little bit more. There we go. And close the bracket, just say dot show. So what we want you to do is just to show the dialog. Then press enter. The next thing I'm going to say this workbook. Say book dot sheets. And I'm going to be specific. The sheet I intend to use is my sheet number 1. Close that. Okay, as you can see, I only have just one worksheet there, and that's the worksheet I intend to use. So I'm going to just say dot print out. Actually, print out. Now, how many do I want you to print? I just want you to print 1. So I'm going to say copies column equals 1, and that is my print function taken care of. Alright, so let's save this first. Okay, I'm going to go straight into file and let's just save that. Save the whole workbook. Now I'm going to give that a name. So let's drill into the location where I intend to save my work. I think I have something to do with hospital here. Alright, so first of all, you see here we have save as type. I'm going to change that to Excel macro enable. Okay, and because all of these other ones are macro enable as well, I can see what I've saved earlier. So I'm going to save it as Excel hospital appointment booking system. Let's put booking there, and just click on save. But make sure your save type is Excel macro enable workbook. Click on save, and there. Now let's go back to our programming area. Double click on reset. In the case of resets, as you guys know, that will take me forever having to write something like text box dots, just something like this. The text equals clear. I agree, that's a very easy way to get it done, but it's going to take forever. There's another shorter way. You just need to use a loop, a for loop. So I'm going to say dim txt. Okay, that is the prefix for every single text box that I have on my system. And I also have another prefix which is CBO for the combo box. So I have declared those two as more or less a variant. So I'm now going to use a for loop for each txt inside frame number 1. Okay, because every single component there are all resided inside frame number 1. So that will make life easy for me because I'm just dealing with frame number 1 now. So if you guys have frame 1 on your system here, let me show it to you. Right here, the one I changed the color to green, that is frame 1. If it's 2, then you change it to 2. If you don't have frame in there, that means you just address user form. But I do have a frame. So frame 1 dot control. Now, using an if statement or using an if statement, let's get that indented. I'm going to say if the type of, there should be a space in there, if type of txt is ms forms dot text box, then all I just want the system to do is txt dot text, that will be equals clear. That's all. Okay, and come right down here and just say end if, end your if statement. And guess what? You see this for loop, we have to get it nested as well. So just say next txt. Okay, just close that, and that is it, done for every single component. Whatever I have inside my text box here now, if we try that out, so you can see all the text box, click on that. Okay, I think I have made an error here, because if I click on this, that clears it, and this is not doing anything. Okay, now let's go in here. I think I mistakenly entered the codes in the wrong place. That was very unexpected of me. Okay, grab all of this, it's meant to be right in here, just drag it along. Yeah, that is it. Okay, be careful that, guys, so that you don't enter the codes in the wrong procedural area. I might as well delete all of this. Yes, you can do that in a VBA, so save that. Now come back in here, run the whole system again, run. Now I should be able to enter something in here. This, nothing will happen here. Okay, alright, click on reset. If I click on reset, all the text box will be cleared. There we go. Why the combo box are still there? Nothing is happening to this combo box, and I have 5 of those. So I might as well just copy that. Let's go back in here. Double click on that. I want to copy all of these and just change it for my combo box. Paste it right underneath here, and here my object then is going to be dot combo box. And remember, the prefix for the combo box is CBO, and change this to CBO as well, and get it ended there, CBO. All of them are ended, and that is it. So if I run that now, whatever I enter in there, I should be able to get rid of that. Okay, so we can take care of that and this. Reset. Okay, let's see, why is that not ending? Let's go back in this code and see. Okay, oh yeah, look at that, CBO, come on. Okay, so run it again, enter whatever in there. Okay then, I'm gonna now, yeah, that is fine. So let's take care of exit now. Now for the exit, I'm gonna double click on the exit. I'm not just going to enter unload me straight into exit. I'm going to make it a bit more professional, so that it will prompt the user to confirm if they actually want to exit. So I will start by entering dim, which means declare as. So this is the name of my variable, I exit. Declare that as VBA message box button. Message, okay, message box results, not button. It's not a Visual Basic. Okay, now so in here I'm going to say I exit equals message, no, equals MSG box, and the MSG box has as follows. That is one of my argument, confirm. So confirm if you want to exit. Now the next argument is going to be VB question. Okay, then let's add another argument, and this other argument is going to be VB yes or no. VB yes or no. And finally the other argument is going to be for my title. So let's just go with that, hospital appointment booking system. There we go, and close that. And now let's use an if statement to validate the selection made. If I exit equals VB yes, then we want the system to exit, so we just say unload me. And we also have to end if. Okay, that is it. Just a simple lines of code that should take care of the exit and so on. So let's run it. Run. Exit. Confirm if you want to exit. No. And confirm if you want to exit. Yes, I do want to exit. And there, that is that taken care of. So now that those three are taken care of, we then need to take care of all of these. Okay, like I said, you will see the lines of code for these on YouTube already. So I'm going to just call it the end of the first part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.